nature, and I'm not being a hippie here, I'm just saying when you try to go against the way things do naturally flow, like when people try to, get rid of all germs, get rid of, make things hyper clean, what happens? Everybody's immune system gets weaker and they become more affected by crap. You have to do things in moderation. That's obviously something that, our society hasn't really learned, but it's definitely true. So get rid of that one. Let's see. IE market share falls to historic low. That was cool. Basically, the Chrome and Safari and Chrome especially. Actually, Chrome's market share has grown like woo. It's like because it's pretty good. And again, Google frigging gets on the boat, and their main thing really does seem to be that they actually listen to people. They actually do take in people's feedback, and they friggin' well implement it pretty darn fast. What else can you ask for? Again, Google is the rare thing. Okay, I'm gonna keep hitting these ones that I can hit really fast. Let's see. Fizzorg. I'll check that one later. Mexico issues advisory for Arizona. Yeah, I'll delete that. That was interesting. I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard about Arizona. Basically, you're checking for anybody who's in illegal. So and I agree. It is, this typical comparison. Papers, please. It's like being in Nazi Germany. You're walking around and some guy, and of course it's like they say, they're only going to basically hassle brown people, and they're going to go over and go, papers, please. Are you actually supposed to be here? It's like, that's just obviously. And anyway, the story there was that Mexico is basically, issued, the government of Mexico has issued an official diplomatic kind of thing saying, hey, if any of Mexican citizens are going to Arizona, just be aware that they're a bunch of Nazis. So don't expect a pleasant, stay. Anyway, but again, things. That's the thing. By 2020, man, there's all kinds of pots that are on the boil right now. What's the word? Sorry, my brain spasms for a second there. Ecological, collapse, ongoing disaster. I mean, right now we've got a volcano spewing ash over, Europe, causing serious disruption. We've got a massive plume of oil in the Gulf of Mexico. It has been the hottest. I can't remember the hottest year, the hottest basically things. Global warming, whatever, global climate change, not going away, continuing to increase. Not a scam. I mean, obviously there is some bad science involved and some, bullshit here and there. But I don't think anybody can deny that something's going on. I mean, I've certainly sensed it before without anybody having to tell me on the TV. It's like, I remember winters, even just 20 years ago, I remember things were just a little more regular. Now it's like, it was summer here before it was almost spring. It's only May and it's like blazing out, and that's going to keep going. I have seen some stuff that there may be something funky going on with the sun. I kind of have a feeling that is going to be a factor. I don't know what. Oh, and by the way, the first crop circle of the season has appeared. Looks like a genuine one in that it's basically perfect, highly geometrical, appearing in one of the usual places. I'm not sure if another one has appeared yet, but that's always interesting to see what they're trying to, what patterns and symbols get spewed out. Alrighty, what else? A Fizzorg one? No, not quite. This was actually very cool. Meteorite crammed with millions of organic compounds. Let's see. Murchison meteorite fell through the atmosphere in 1969. Approximately 100 kilograms of carbonaceous chondrite was recovered. Let's see. They're 4 billion years old. They think they come from the planet-forming disk. Of course, I don't necessarily. That's the conventional theory, which may or may not be accurate. But anyway, it is a meteor. It is from outer space. And what's interesting is they say that, what is it? It had, it appears the primordial solar system probably had a higher chemical diversity than present day Earth. In this study, 14,000 specific compounds, including 70 amino acids, were identified. But this number appears to be the tip of the iceberg. The meteorite probably contains millions of different organic compounds. So this meteor, which again, you think is just should be some iron, nickel, basic elements or whatever, it's got millions of organic compounds in it potentially, and definitely has like 14,000 at least. So that's just completely bizarre. Like that you know what I mean? It's like outer space may be just littered with life. That is completely possible because just the distances involved are so colossal. There could be a million billion planets out there just crawling with life. The Gulf of Space separates us. There's no way to tell. Anyway, that was really neat. So let's get rid of that one. Where were we here? Come on. Millions of organic compounds. Delete. Oh, that's a big one. I can't do that one yet. Let's see. Climate change. 100 endangered places and how to save them. I guess I can just delete that one. That was just generally about climate change. High school officials being investigated for handling images in sexting case. I can't remember if that's the same one I'm thinking of, but there was that one with, what was it? The laptop, basically a school district was spying on like tons of their students via their school issued laptops or something like that. That was just crazy. I was just like, how the hell did they think they could do this and not get into incredibly serious trouble, And I think now they're potentially being, some of them might have been pictures of, 16-year-olds undressed or something, so it becomes a child pornography case. I really wish people could start going by the spirit of things rather than the letter. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, things have a certain purpose. But it's like, oh, this has occurred. Oh, now everything's, someone under the age of 59 has been involved. Now it's all child pornography. Even though it obviously has nothing to do with that. It's like a technicality. Just, whatever. Out Crazying the Crazy, how a prankster plans to infiltrate and destroy the Tea Party movement. That I don't have to look at. That was very cool. Because it was a very clever thing. The whole Tea Party, which is basically the rightest of the right wing nut jobs in the U.S., some guy basically said on his website that what he and cohorts will do is they're going to show up at Tea Partiers rallies and basically try to out crazy them. And the genius thing about it, as other people have noticed as well, is that he doesn't even have to do it. All he has to do is say it. All he has to do is popularize this. And the Tea Party people it makes them paranoid. They're like, and the thing is they're already nutballs. So it's just like, it's the perfect thing to get them chasing their own tails, Just the concept alone is enough to make me laugh. Let's see what else we got here. Roger Ebert on why video games can never be art. I don't think I actually even read Ebert's thing because that's such obvious bull. And Penny Arcade and other people, again, just completely slammed him. What's interesting about Ebert is it's a classic case. He's a very good example of where he's a very intelligent guy, very emotional as well. I mean, he's not, but he's a very good writer. He is perceptive, but he's one of those people where if something is not in his zone where he understands it, he doesn't understand. Well, he doesn't have any concept of where he is not skilled, or he doesn't understand what he doesn't. He doesn't understand when he doesn't understand something. As in, like, he can review certain types of movies completely, give a really excellent review, very penetrating critique, completely valid.